Vasudeva Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiriye Nashtuprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttam Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. So continuing with the discussion on Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat by Vrindavan Das Thakur, Chapter 1, Part 1, Summary of Lord Kura's Pastimes, Adi Khanda, Chapter 1, Text 8. We were in the middle of the purport. And Vrindavan Das Thakur is explained about the importance of serving devotees, of worshipping the devotees of the Lord. It's even better than worshipping the Lord himself. The superiority of worshipping the Lord's devotees is celebrated in the Vedas. Some examples are found in the following statements. The Mundak Upanishad states, Tasmad Atmagyam hi archayet bhutikam. By worshipping the devotees of the Lord, all one's desires will be fulfilled. All one's desires. Baldev Vidyabhushan is written in his Govind Bhashya commentary on the Vedanta Sutras. Atmagyam Bhagavad Tattvagyam Tad Bhaktam iti artha. Bhuti Kamo Moksha Paryanta Sampati Lipsur iti artha. In other words, if one wants the highest benediction, he should serve the devotees of the Lord. Why so much of importance? Because if the devotees are pleased, the Lord is automatically pleased. Yasya prasada bhagavad prasado. For a guru, it is said, if he is pleased, Lord is pleased. And it's not very hard to serve or please a devotee. It doesn't require a whole lot. In Madhvacharya's commentary on the Vedanta Sutras, he quotes the following from Pashayan Shrutis, Tanu Pashva, Tanu Pacharshva, Tebhya Shrinu hi Tamavanto. Worship the devotees of the Lord, serve the devotees of the Lord, and hear from the devotees of the Lord, for they will protect you. And whatever the devotee says, like Krishna also in Bhagavad Gita, he was telling Arjun that you declare it boldly that my devotee never perishes. Never. And if a devotee of the Lord says something, Krishna has to make sure that the word is kept. He loves his devotees. He loves his devotees so much. Like in the battle of Mahabharata, now Arjun is Krishna's devotee. Bhishmitama is also Krishna's devotee. Although Krishna took a vow before the war, I'll not pick up a weapon. But Bhishmitama said, I'll make you break the vow. Or I'm going to kill your devotee, Arjun. And Krishna broke his vow. To keep Bhishmitama's words, to protect Arjun, he broke his own vow. So this is how much he loves his devotees. And everywhere, every Puran we can read, or every Katha we hear, he's a Bhakta Vatsal. Bhakta Vatsal. Vatsal means the bachada or a little boy, little girl. How much a parent loves that little boy, little girl. That much. And they're always ready to protect that baby and ready to do anything for that baby. So this is how Krishna feels for his devotees. He's ready to do anything because his devotees are ready to do anything for him. And he is ready to do anything for them, ready to protect them. And if somebody serves those devotees, how obliged Krishna is towards that person. Even when we chant the mantras, or like I don't chant all the mantras, but when we chant the mantras before the class begins, so we chant, right? We chant Panch Tattva before that, Prabhupada's mantra, and then Panch Tattva mantra, and then Krishna's mantra, Namo Brahman Devaya Go Brahmanitaya Cha. Then Radharani's mantra, right? Tapta Kanchan Gaurangi. And after that we chant Vaishnava mantra, Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha. Acharyas have given. I never created this sequence. It was given by Prabhupada himself. In the end, it's Vaishnava's mantra. Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha. That you're Kalpataru, you're a desire tree. Kripa Sindhu, you're ocean of mercy. Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo. That's how important Lord's devotees are. Or that's how important Lord considers his devotees. And this is how we should deal with them. In Shveta Upanishad it is said, Yasya deve paravakte yatha deve tatha guru. Dasyate kathita hi artha prakashante mahatmana. Only unto those great souls who have implicit faith in both the Lord and the spiritual master are all the imports of Vedic knowledge automatically revealed. All the imports of it, those who have faith in both the Lord and the spiritual master. The Vedic knowledge, imports of Vedic knowledge, they're not achieved by just memorizing some shlokas. They are revealed, revelations are there, realizations are there, and they come by the mercy of the Lord. There are many similar statements found in the Vedas. In the Itihas Samuchaya, it is said, Tasmad Vishnu Prashadaya Vaishnavan Pratishodaya Shet Prashad Sumukho Vishnus Tenevasyan Sanchaya. In order to attain the mercy of Lord Vishnu, one should satisfy the Vaishnavas. There is no doubt that by their mercy, Vishnu will be pleased. There are many similar statements in the Vaishnava literatures. So this is how important devotees are for the Lord. Text 9. Mad bhakta puja bhadika sarva bhuteshu manmati. Worshipping my devotees is better than directly worshipping me. Better than directly worshipping me. Scriptures talk about doing the worship, elaborate worship of Krishna. But he said, worshipping my devotees is better than worshipping me directly. When the great devotee Uddhava inquired about pure devotional service and knowledge of the Supreme Lord for the welfare of the living entities, Lord Krishna glorified his devotees in this verse from the Srimad Bhagavata, while describing the various limbs of pure devotional service. So this is how we should treat the devotees. Ete ke karila age bhakte ravandhan, ate vache karya siddhir lakshan. I have therefore offered my prayers first to the devotees, as this is the secret for attaining perfection. In the Adi Purana it is said, Ye me bhakta jana partha, na me bhaktash shate jana. Mad bhaktanam cha ye bhaktash, te me bhakta tamah mataha. My dear Parth, those who claim to be my devotees are not my devotees, but those who claim to be devotees of my devotees are actually my devotees. That's why when Maharaj Pratap Rudra met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at Jagannath Vallabh Garden during the Yatra to take his mercy. And after he pleased Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu asked him, who are you? Mahaprabhu knew who he was, but still he asked. Mahaprabhu was in his avesh. And Maharaj Pratap Rudra didn't say, I'm the king Pratap Rudra or this or that. He said, Das, 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 Gopi Bhartur Padakamalyor, Das, Das, and Das. Servant of Krishna. That should be the mood. And this is how uh, it is well in Adi Puran. Those who claim to be my devotees are not my devotees. Those who claim to be devotees of my devotee, a servant of my servant, they are my servants. Also in Srimad Bhagavatam it is said, Durapa hi alpa tapasa seva vaikuntha vartamasu yatropi giyate nityam deva devo janardana. Persons whose austerity is meager can hardly obtain the service of the pure devotees who are progressing on the path back to the kingdom of Godhead, the Vaikunthas. Persons whose austerity is meager can hardly obtain the service of the pure devotees who are progressive on the path back to the kingdom of Godhead, the Vaikunthas. Pure devotees engage 100% in glorifying the Supreme Lord, who is the Lord of the demigods and the controller of all living entities. Devo Devo Janardana. So persons whose austerity is meager, they can hardly obtain. But whichever way we can, we should try to serve the devotees of the Lord. In the Padma Puran Uttarakhanda, it is stated, Architva tu Govindam tadiyan archayet tu yaha न स भागवतो गेय केवलम दाम्भिका स्मृता तस्माद सर्व प्रयत्नेन वैष्णवान् पूजयेत यत् सदा सर्वं तरति दुखोगम महाभागवत अर्चनात्. One who performs worship of Lord Govinda but fails to worship his devotees should be understood to be not a devotee of Lord but simply a victim of false pride. One should always worship the Vaishnavas by all means, for by worshipping the great devotees, one is freed from all miseries. One should always worship the Vaishnavas by all means, for by worshipping the great devotees, one is freed from all miseries. In this way, various other statements glorifying the worship of pure devotees are found in the scriptures. So, somebody can have, this is only for pure devotees, and we don't know who's a pure devotee, how to see a pure devotee. And whoever I meet, they have so many faults, they have so many shortcomings, so definitely they are not pure devotees. Well, this is what Rupa Goswami said in Nectar of Instruction. Um, for Kanishta Adhikaris, like beginner devotee, neophyte devotee, one should offer respects. For Madhyam Adhikari, or one who is initiated, one who has made some progress, one should offer respects, glorify him, try to serve him. And for a pure Mahabhagavat, Uttam Adhikari, that is a person one should associate with to learn more. But there is nowhere it is written one should disrespect any, not even Kanishta Adhikari, one should not disrespect. Don't want to associate with him? Yes, that is fine. Because if we don't think we can make much progress by spending time with this person, okay. But at least one should have some compassion on that person, but at the same time respect him. The word Karya Siddhi is explained by Baldev Vidyabhushan in his Govind Bhashya commentary on the Vedanta Sutras, wherein he quotes from the Shandilya Smriti as follows: Siddhir bhavati vaneti sanshya achyuta sevinam nihshamseyas tu tad bhakta paricharyat atmanam kevalam bhagvat pad sevaya vimalam mana na jayate yatha nityam tad bhakta charan archanat. One may doubt whether the servant of the Supreme Personality of Godhead will attain perfection, but there is absolutely no doubt that those who are attached to serving his devotees will attain perfection. No doubt about that. One's mind is not as fully purified by serving the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord as it is by serving the feet of his devotees. Hmm. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami has written in the Chaitanya Charitamrita as follows. In the beginning of this narration, simply by remembering the spiritual master, the devotees of the Lord and the personality of Godhead have invoked their benedictions. Such remembrance destroys all difficulties and very easily enables one to fulfill his own desires. Very easily. This is how powerful service of devotees is. And that is why, this personal realization. Krishna, we all, of course, adore Krishna, love him, want to serve him. And when we have some problem in life, and everybody has problems, we run towards the Lord, please help me, sir, protect me, and give me some solution. But yes, he is the Supreme Lord. So better than going to him, one should, at least those who are in ISKCON, they should go to Prabhupada. We all have Prabhupada's picture at home or in the temple, the murti is there. We should run to him and explain to him whatever is happening. And very soon, he will send a solution, solve that problem. Very soon. This is how he is. Whether he solves or Krishna solves through him, whatever connection happens in the background, I don't know. But very soon it happens. This is how Krishna loves his pure devotees. And if we approach them, it's, it gets taken care of very soon. इष्ट देव वंदो मोर नित्यानंद राय चैतन्य कीर्ति सूर्य यहाँ कृपा I offer my respectful obeisances unto Sri Nityanand Rai, for he is my worshipable Lord. By his mercy, the glories of Lord Chaitanya become manifest. After first offering respects to the Vaishnavas, the author offers obeisances to his own spiritual master and then begins to describe the pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The mercy of Lord Nityananda, the author's spiritual master, is the main qualification in his endeavor. The mercy of Lord Nityananda. And he is more merciful actually. It's to be remembered that Swayam Prakash in Nityanand Baldev, who is not different from Swayam Rupa, Shri Gaur Krishna, is the source of the following Vishnu Tattvas: Mool Sankarshan, Mahasankarshan, the three Purusha avatars, Karanadaksha Vishnu, Garbhodaksha and Kshirodaksha Vishnu, as well as the thousand-headed Anant Shesha. And we need his mercy to begin to even understand the pastime of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And that was the basis of Panihati pastime, the Chula Dahi festival. When Raghunath Das Goswami, Nityanand Prabhu was there with his devotees at Panihati. He was enjoying under the tree at the banks of Ganga, and Raghunath Das Goswami approached him. And Nityananda Prabhu, he's the spiritual master of the whole world, actually. And because by his mercy, one can get mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Nityananda Prabhu called him closer and hit him lovingly, not angrily, but lovingly. He hit him with his foot, with his lotus foot, saying, "You are a thief." Now, why was he considering Raghunath Das Goswami as a thief? That Raghunath Das Goswami bypassed Nityanand Prabhu to get the, or he was trying to bypass Nityanand to get the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It's not possible. You're a thief. Okay, Raghunath Das Goswami was still happy now. How do I serve you? And what do I do? He said, Nityanand, okay, arrange for festive feast for everybody here. Raghunath Das Goswami was from a very rich family. His father and uncle, he was only son in the family. And the income at that time was 1 lakh gold coins per month. So he bought everything, chida, dahi, bananas, mangoes, everything in the market. And, and when and people, villagers found out, okay, great feast is happening, they all came. And Raghunath Das Goswami sent his servants to buy everything from other villages also. Just buy. He just gave everybody 2 pots full of that chida dahi. And in fact, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself came from Jagannath Puri in unmanifest form. With Nityanand Prabhu, he was relishing that feast. And then Nityanand Prabhu was very pleased, all the devotees were pleased, and then Raghunath Das Goswami got the mercy. And then an opportunity came, so he could leave the house, and he went to Jagannath Puri. Of course, his austerities were so great that it's amazing. We can discuss some other time, but this is how one gets the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, through the mercy of Lord Nityananda. And Lord Nityananda's mercy is obtained through the mercy of Srila Prabhupada and the Acharyas. So this is the way to get the mercy. Okay, I guess we can stop here. See anybody has any questions or comments?
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Thanks a lot.
Okay,
Hare
man.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Jai
Prabhu.
Shri Prabhupada.
Dandavad